Oh, nothing. Just freestyling.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to another Nine Looks Nails video. Today, I have a fill-in freestyle for my client. I have gone ahead and done her fill-in and rebalancing off camera. Already applied my Kiara Sky No Wipe top coat, and now we're going right in with our Beatles brand polish, as well as my Beatles brand art brush, and I'm just going to get this freestyle started. So this freestyle is fun and colorful. The fingers on the opposite hand will be the same as this hand, but they will be in different colors. So I did not record each and every design from every finger because it is exactly the same, just in a different color. So I have gone ahead and selected all of the colors that I plan to use in this freestyle, and I'm just going in first doing this Frenchie, and then we'll start adding more details to the set. So as you all know, if you have been following my previous videos, I do like to work smarter and not harder. So anything that I feel like I can accomplish before I cure the hand on the first round, I'm going to get all of that done. So I previously did the dark blue Frenchie. I'm doing here the white Frenchie, and then also on her pointer finger, we're going to have a colorful swirl going on. So I'm just going to start the layers of that swirl. When you do a swirl design, each layer sometimes have to be done separately in between cures. So I'm going to get that finger started as well. So I'm just going in and getting the Frenchie to my liking, because I will have a little design on top of the Frenchies. So I'm just going in and getting that perfected to my liking, getting that cured in the light for about 30 seconds, and then we'll go in and build up. Each time that you apply your gel in the LED UV light, you do not have to cure it for a full 60 seconds, because you will continuously cure it throughout the set. So you don't want to waste a lot of time just having their hand in the light. A good flash cure normally gets the job done, especially if you don't apply on a really thick layer of gel polish. So be mindful of the amount of polish you apply, and then don't feel like you necessarily have to cure that section for 60 seconds. It doesn't take that long. 10 to 30 seconds is ideal, but 60 will get it bona fide dry. Now you can do 60 seconds, but it will waste a little bit of time. And at this point, I'm going in and just starting the center color for my swirl. So however I want this swirl design to go, the center color will be the guideline, and I'm just going to apply each color around this color. So I'm just doing something a little fun. This is how I would want the center of that nail to look, and then we're going to get this hand cured, and I will do the same thing on the opposite hand, just in different colors. And now that that has been cured, I'm going in with my second layer on this design, and it's just going to be a what is it called? Just, it's not a plaid, but maybe just a checker, yeah, a pink checkerboard. So I'm just doing these 4 lines, and then I'm going to fill in every other box. So it'll be 2 at the bottom, 1 in the center, then 2 up top, just like making it a checkerboard pattern. So always be mindful that when you do a design like this, even if you use 3 lines going straight down, you will still have to skip a certain amount of boxes. So I feel like for a nail, this is my easiest way to accomplish the checkerboard pattern. And I do not flash cure in between the lines. I'm just going in with a very small amount of polish and filling the boxes in to create the checkerboard pattern. And after I have completed my checkerboard finger, I'm going to go in and do another layer to the swirl finger. So I'm just going to add another color. Every time I do something different, I will be adding another color to this particular finger until I get about 4 or 5, maybe 6 different colors, because I feel like I'm using that many colors and I just wanted to have an array of colors on this finger. And after that flash cure, I'm going in again and just adding another color to this swirl finger. And then I'm also going to work on that first navy blue finger and go ahead and apply the design to that nail as well. So at this point, I am applying my blooming gel, and I'm just going to put this only on the blue portion. If you put the blooming gel up the entire nail, then your bloom will flow to wherever the blooming gel is. So whenever I'm working with a Frenchie, I make sure not to get the blooming gel in any of the other areas, and then I'm just going in with a lighter blue and creating this little reptile effect that we have used for several years. Is still a classic, and I sometimes stray away from certain designs, but I was like, let's run it back because it's not hurting anybody. And after that flash cure, I am going in and continuing to build up this swirl. And as you can see, I am still following the movement of the first color that I put down, but as you add colors, it will start to change shape. That does not mean to go away from that shape, it just means to put that color wherever it can go. So even as I curve that pink color, I'm going to, it ended off on the side of the nail, but I'm still going to wrap it around because I have that little bottom corner left, so I'm going to make sure that I apply color there too. Now we have been skipping over this finger, but I'm just going to go in and create my favorite flames. When I create a flame, I do just start with a U shape and I will flick those strokes upward to go narrow and then just create the rest of the flame. I think making flames is so easy and I absolutely love to do so. So I'm just going in right now with that red color. This is my Beatles brand Fave Red. And then I'm going in with, I believe, yellow, and I'm just going to merge those two colors together. So from my U shape, I'm now just flicking upward and creating the stroke of the flame. Now, while the red polish is still wet, I did not go in and flash cure. I'm going in and continuing the flame just in a different color. So I am still doing the same manner as if I was using the red polish, but I just switched the polish. So at this point, this is where I'm going to get my blended flame. I still get both colors, and then I'm going to go in and I believe I'm going to use a little bit of orange to merge those colors. If not, I believe once I merge those colors, it will change to an orange color. Okay, yes, I did use a little bit of orange just to make that contrast look like an actual flame, and I'm just going to merge those colors in. So for the red, I'm swiping down, and for the yellow, I'm going to start going upward because I did swipe a little too low, but I want that yellow to come up some. So I clean my brush off, and I'm just going to swipe that yellow up to make that blend continue to look like a gradient effect and not just three different colors stacked on top of each other. And of course, before curing, I can't forget to add another layer on my swirl finger. I think I'm wrapping up this finger. I may add just one more color, but if not, this may complete this particular finger. And after that flash cure, I'm just going in with that darker blue and I'm just going to give this flame an outline, and it actually allowed that flame to pop out a little more. I don't know, it's something about that blue line that just made it look a little bit more realistic. I love how that turned out. And now for the final finger, you guys do not get to see me design the thumb all the time, but please know and believe that the thumb is always eating, always very much going with the set. Sometimes the thumb have more design than the top of the nails because I am a texter and I know my girls text all day. I want you to have bling or design or something super pretty on your thumbs because we actually see our thumbs much more than we see our front view of our hands. And I just love to give the girls a little movement on them thumbs because yeah, I be going to town. So I do my clients' nails how I would want mine to be done, and of course we're going to have designs and bling on our thumbs. Yep, and look at me being greedy, finna take over the whole nail. I'm applying one more color, but okay, this one is the last color for real on this hand because I did not want to cover the entire nail and make it a swirl. I still wanted this set to give a Frenchy vibe. And to top off this thumb, I'm just going to go in with my dotting tool and just apply different color dots going straight up the nail. And I'm going to use that same one dot until it runs out. So with the dotting tool, you do not have to lighten your pressure at all because every time you apply that dotting tool, it is removing polish off of the tool. So you do not have to do the work for it. Just dot, just use the tool. And after I get 5 colors applied, I'm going to go ahead and pop that in my light, and that will complete this set. And I'm also going to use my glow in the dark top coat because this is such a colorful set. I do love to give my clients a little glow in the dark. It's spring, summer, and I don't know. I just know the vibes, and the girls need those vibes. So yes, we're going to do glow in the dark, period. And here is the finished set. They turned out so cute and fun. Every nail is different, but they're actually the same. If you love this set, then you already know to come and show her love on my other socials.